Okay, so today I want to go over how to achieve a sub 18 minute 5K. If you want a detailed plan that you can either follow or use as a template to make it to your own, watch this video. All of it. Not the first minute, not the last minute, all of it. Okay. If you want an idea of where your current fitness is, look in the description. You're going to see a video that tells you what a 1 mile time trial and what it tells you about your fitness for 3K and 5K and 800 and 400. It can give you an idea of where you are and how far or how close you are to a sub 18 minute 5K. Or if you're using a recent performance for a 5K that, say if you're 18:30 or 19 minute and you want a guide to help you kind of make the next step in your fitness, watch this video, okay? If you also want to know what the appropriate training paces are for you to achieve this, especially based on a 1 mile time trial, look it down below. You'll see a video on how to set the right training paces as well. And you'll also see videos down below of how to warm up properly for this race and how to an effective stretching routine that'll help you stay fit so you can continue to train, or stay healthy so you can continue to train and minimize or reduce injuries, okay, and prevent injuries so you can achieve goals like this and continue to move forward. So let's go over this, okay? Week 1, and it's broken down in 12 weeks, just so you know, 3 segments of 4 weeks each, called periodization. Each 4-week block, you'll see a different dynamic or a little bit of a different training stimulus, but the ultimate goal is to help you achieve a sub 18 minute 5K, okay? And again, this is for you or your athletes, okay? And remember, if you're a coach, coach with your eyes as well, not only with your watch. Data only tells you only so much. So you have to be able to see whether your athletes are ready. And watch actually your video down below. I'm going to put a video on how to improve your coaching skills as well. So take a look at that. And if you're going to watch any of the videos, watch them all. If you want additional videos on beginners 5K training, cross-country training, training for the 10K or the half marathon or the marathon, detailed programs like this, click the subscribe button and click the bell next to it so you have access to all the videos on my channel. Plus, anytime I post a new video, which is every week. All right, so let's get to it. Week 1. 6 miles on Monday, okay? And again, you can modify the volume. You could be a higher volume program or lower volume. You could have certain athletes who need a little bit more, a little bit less. Completely up to you. That's as a coach and an athlete, okay? Tuesday, 3 mile warm-up. Could be 2 miles, could be 3. I like 3. Drills and strides up to D/S's, okay? 2 by 200 meter at cruise pace or threshold pace, okay, with an equal jog recovery just to get the legs moving, and then a 1 mile time trial, as hard as you can run a mile, or as hard as your athletes can run a mile, okay, and then a cool down of 3 miles. So you can do a few strides afterward if you want, but the 1 mile time trial, and I recommend if you're going to do this, it be done after about 6 to 8 weeks of running. It'll be a more accurate indicator of your fitness if you have some running to support it, okay, because it'll give you an idea of kind of who's lagging, who's fit, and what you need to do moving forward. So again, 1 mile time trial. I like these because, especially if you have a workout like 5 times 1,000 or 3 times a mile or whatever, you don't want to have to use 1 or 2 of those reps just to kind of find your pace. So if you can run some 200 reps with an equal jog, either at a tempo pace or a threshold pace or something like that, just to get the legs moving, it helps you identify the pace you want to run. It'll be a much more productive workout. This, I just like doing it so you're not going into a 1 mile time trial cold. At least you've got a couple of nice accelerations prior to that. It makes a difference. Okay. Wednesday, 8 miles. Thursday's a cross-train day. Friday, 6 miles, 5 by 100 meter strides with an equal jog recovery. The cross-train day, by the way, say 40, 45 minutes, biking, swimming, whatever. You can also make another run day as well, because I do have an off day every Sunday in this program, okay? So you can make it a run day if you like. It's completely up to you. All right. Saturday, an 8 mile long run rolling. All right. Sunday, an off day. Remember, if you want to know the right paces, because it's important to be running at the right easy run, the right steady pace, easy pace, and long pace, and so on, watch the video down below on how to set the right training paces based on your 1 mile time trial. All right. Week 2, 6 miles. Monday's always going to be an easy day here in this program. 6 miles, just to get the legs moving, especially if you're in school, okay? Tuesday, 3 mile warm-up, drills and strides. Now an 800 meter effort at tempo, okay? Your tempo run for this particular segment in order to get here is about 6:20 to 6:16 per mile. That's at 18 minutes. So if you need to slow it down a little bit, that's fine. This is just to get the heart rate up so that you can get into the workout while your heart rate's already up, which is exactly what the 200 meter reps do as well. Start your hard running while your heart's elevated. Gives you a much more quality workout. Then we're going to go 8 by 100 meter uphill runs, okay? Not super duper steep. Nice incline, just focus on leaning into the hill. Good form, good arm swing. Leaning into the hill, bringing your knees up, using the balls of your feet, okay? You jog down equal. Nice and easy, okay? And then a 3-mile cool down. 8 miles on Wednesday, another consistent day. Cross train on Thursday. Friday, 6 miles, and then 6 by 300 meter efforts with a 100 meter jog recovery at 5K pace, okay? Which is 64 to 65 per 300 meter rep, all right? 8-mile rolling long run on Saturday. Sunday you're off. Wednesday, week 3. Monday, 6 miles. Tuesday, 3 miles. Tuesday is going to be a consistent workout day. Tuesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Saturday if you're racing on Saturday. So you'll either have 2 workouts in a week or 1 workout in a race. That's kind of how I lay out my programs. But again, feel free to do with it what you want. So warm up 3 miles, drills and strides, 800 meter at tempo again. Okay, just to get the heart rate up at 310, 308. Okay, which is 616 to 620 per mile. And then 8 by 100 meter uphill runs again. You're going to repeat that, but now we're going to add 4 by 100 meters on the flat afterward. Okay, also with an equal jog recovery and a 3-mile cool down. So you're finishing on a flat plane, getting your turnover accelerating again. 8 miles on Wednesday, cross train on Thursday. Friday, a brisk 4 miles, okay, just slightly up tempo, slightly faster than your easy to steady run pace. Then you're going to do 8 by 200 meters with a 100 meter jog at 3K pace, which is 41 to 42 per 200 meter rep, and then a 2-mile jog. Now we bump the long run up a little bit. 10-mile rolling long run. Sunday you're off. Okay, let's go to week 4. 6 miles on Monday. Tuesday, 3-mile warm-up drills and strides, an 800 meter effort at tempo, 5-minute recovery, and then you'll always have kind of 5-minute recovery after these tempos. And then 8 by 200 meter uphill now, so we're getting a little bit longer on the uphill. Jog down recovery, 3-mile cool down. Okay? The hills are a great way of building strength, getting your heart rate elevated a little bit more, and it's especially good after you're doing it with the 800 meter tempo. Wednesday, 8 miles. Thursday, cross train day. Friday, a brisk 4 miles again, but now we're going to go 10 by 200 with a 100 meter jog at 5K to 3K pace. So going 43 to 41 per rep. Okay, and then a 2-mile jog. 10-mile rolling long run. Sunday you're off. So you notice we've gotten the long runs consistent. We're starting to introduce hill running here after we've established your fitness for the time trial. The time trial, whatever you run, okay, and I'm just using it as, something close to 18 minutes for the 5K. That's how I've established these paces. These paces for the 2s and 3s and 4s are based on an 18-minute 5K, so you can slow things down. If you're at 18:30, slow things down a little bit and work your way there. Everything's got to be gradually progressing towards your goal. But keep in mind, you either should incorporate a race or some kind of time trial. Let something indicate that you're ready to start handling faster paces. Don't just make everything faster over time, and definitely do not add volume and intensity at the same time. It's one or the other. Okay? The idea is to stay healthy. The idea is to be at your best when it counts the most. Okay, so keep those things in mind. So let's take this down. That's the first 4 weeks. Let's go weeks 5 through 8. All right? Now, week 5 on Monday, 6 miles. Tuesday, 3-mile warm-up, drills and strides. Now we're going to do 800 meter at tempo again. 8 by 200 meter uphill runs again, but now we're going to add 2 by 200 meters on the flats to get you turning over again. Okay? 3-mile cool down. Wednesday, 8 miles. Thursday, cross train. Okay. Friday, 3-mile warm-up, drills and strides. 2 by 200 meter with a jog equal recovery at tempo pace. Okay, which is the same pace you run the 800. Right. Then we're going to do a 3-mile tempo at 620 to 616 per mile, or again, slow it down if you need to. That's the pace you want to work towards for a sub-18 5K. Right. Then you're going to take a 3-minute recovery, and then 4 by 200 meters at 3K pace, which in this case is 41 by 42 per rep. 3-minute jog, 3-mile cool down. 10-mile long run on Sunday. Okay, rolling if possible. Off day on Saturdays, the long run. Sundays, the off day. Now, I haven't incorporated races here, so you can incorporate some races along the way, whether it be some 5K or a mile, or 10K. Completely up to you. Also, whether you're training it for the roads or the track, I definitely encourage you to incorporate some races, but this is just a template of the type of training that I recommend. So week 6, 6 miles on Monday. Tuesday, 3-mile warm-up drills and strides, 2 by 200 meter at tempo again, with an equal jog recovery to get the heart rate up. And I'm going to do a 3K at your current 5K fitness. Okay? So let's just say it's 10:34 to 10:30, which is again based on the 18-minute. Could be a little slower. Then you take a 6 to 8 minute recovery, or an active jog recovery, 8 by 300 meters at 3K pace. So in this case, 62 to 63 with a 3-mile cool down. 8 miles on Wednesday. Thursday you cross train. Friday, 3-mile warm-up drills and strides, 2 by 200 meters at tempo with an equal jog recovery. Okay, and then you get another 3-mile tempo, same 620 to 616, and then you rest for 3 miles, and then we go 5 by 100 meters on the flats with a jog equal recovery. Okay, so the tempo should feel a little bit more controlled, a little bit more comfortable this time around. 3-mile cool down. 10-mile rolling long run on Saturday, off day on Sunday. Week 7, 6 miles on Monday, 3-mile warm-up drills and strides on Tuesday, 1,000 meter at tempo now, increase a little bit, okay? At the same tempo pace. 3-minute recovery. Then you're going to do 8 by 300 meter uphill runs. So we're getting a little bit longer on the uphill now. With a jog equal recovery, 3-mile cool down. Same focus as you're going up the hill. Okay. 8 miles Wednesday, cross train Thursday. Friday, 3-mile warm-up drills and strides, 2 by 200 meters at threshold with a jog equal recovery to get the heart rate up. Now we're going to do 5 to 6 by 1,000 with a minute recovery at threshold pace. Threshold pace is slightly faster than tempo pace, okay? And you'll know that when you're watch the video down below, but if you need a guide, a booklet, check out the Daniels running formula as well. It's very accurate, gives you pace charts. And my pace charts are very similar to the Daniels formula pace chart, so you can watch my video, it'll break it down for you either way, okay? So in this case, it'll be 351 to 348 per rep. So again, 5 or 6 by 1,000 with a minute recovery in between each. And you take a 3-minute recovery after the last one, 4 by 150s with a jog equal recovery. Okay, just for turnover. This helps you turning over when you're already fatigued. Okay, cool down 3 miles. This is called threshold training. Okay, threshold training is a little bit different than VO2 max and hard interval training. Hard interval training, you generally need a little bit longer time to recover before you can come back for a race or another workout. Threshold training is a little bit less. It's about 48 to 72 hours. You can come back and run hard again. Plus, it's a non-invasive way of allowing you to do a lot of volume, okay, at a slower pace, so that you can run faster. So this is an example of slow it down so you can race faster. And it's a great way of staying healthy. It's a great way of increasing your VO2 max and your aerobic fitness. Right? So Saturday, 12-mile long run, rolling. Sunday off. Week 8, we're almost there. 6 miles on Monday, 3-mile warm-up on Tuesday, drills and strides, 1,000 meter at tempo again. Then you take a 5-minute active recovery, 8 by 300 meter uphill runs with a jog equal. Okay, jog back down nice and easy, and then 2 by 300 meters on the flat. Okay, so every time we repeat that same hill workout, the same distance, the second time we add some flat running. Okay, which in this case is 2 by 300 meters with a jog equal, just to get the legs turning over. 3-mile cool down. 8 miles Wednesday, cross train Thursday. Friday, 3-mile warm-up drills and strides, 2 by 200 meter at threshold. Okay, with a jog equal recovery. Then a 4-mile tempo. Now we bumped it up, working your way towards 620 to 616 per mile. Take a 3-minute recovery after that. And then 6 by 200 meters with a jog equal recovery at 3K down to mile pace, so you're working towards 42 to 40 per rep, okay? With a 3-mile cool down, 12-mile rolling long run, okay? And then Sunday off, okay? So this one here, we've added some tempos, we've added some threshold training, okay? And we've added some flat running to the hill repeats, okay? While continually building up the long run over time, okay? Now, let's go down to the last 4 weeks, all right? That was the most intense phase of training, okay? This one's either maintenance and just to get you ready to go. Just keep in mind, too, if you're doing the things that you need to do all along, training and recovering effectively, you don't need to make drastic changes at the end of a training cycle in order to hopefully have some magic breakthrough or peak. Peaking really is, there's no magic workout. There's no magic peak. There's no, it just cut the volume drastically the last week or two and I'm going to magically feel good. No, it takes 3 to 4 weeks for the body to adapt to a training cycle, which is called periodization. Okay, and it's a physiological thing. And if you're making drastic changes 1 or 2 weeks at the end of the season, your body doesn't have a chance to adapt to it. Okay, so that's why I recommend 3-4 week blocks for a 12-week cycle, because your body's adapting. All right. With that, here's the last 4-week cycle. Week 9, 6 miles on Monday. Tuesday, 3-mile warm-up drills and strides. 1,000-meter tempo, 5-minute active recovery. Okay. 6 by 200-meter uphill runs, jog equal recovery. And then now we're going to go and run 6 by 400-meter on the flat from 5K to 3K pace with a 1-minute recovery. And then a 3-mile cool down. 8 miles Wednesday, cross train on Thursday. Friday, 3-mile warm-up drills and strides. 2 by 200 meters with an equal jog at threshold again. Okay, now we're going to do 5 by 1200 meters with a 75-second pace, 75-second recovery at threshold, which is you're working towards 437 to 434 per rep, which is the same threshold pace as the 1,000-meter reps. You're just going a little bit longer, covering similar distance, but you're spending more time in the goal in the quality threshold zone. Okay, and that's the key. Okay, 5 times 1200 is the same as 6 by 1,000. But it takes a certain amount of time to get into that threshold zone. So you're spending more time there as you get longer in the reps. Okay. After your threshold reps, you can do 5 by 300 meters with a jog equal recovery, working towards 61 to 59 per rep. 3-mile cool down. Saturday, 12-mile rolling long run, and then off on Sunday. Week 10, we're getting down to it now. 6 miles Monday. Tuesday, 3-mile warm-up drills and strides. 2 by 200 meter at tempo pace, not threshold pace, with an equal jog recovery, get the heart rate up, and then you're going to go 3 times a mile with a 3-minute recovery at your goal 5K pace. Okay, so if your goal is 18 minutes, you're running them at 18-minute pace, and then you're going to take 3-minute recovery after the last one, and then you're going to run 1 600-meter rep hard, faster than 5K pace, closer to 3K pace. Okay. With a 3-mile cool down. All right. 8 miles on Wednesday, cross train Thursday. Friday, 3-mile warm up drills and strides, 2 by 200 meter with an equal jog at threshold now. Okay. Then you're gonna run a 4-mile tempo, working towards 620 to 616 per mile. Take a 3-minute recovery. Then 4 by 200 meters with a jog equal recovery, working towards 38 to 40 per rep. 3-mile cool down. Okay. Week 11, 6 miles Monday, 3-mile warm-up on Tuesday, drills and strides, 2 by 200 meter with a jog equal recovery at tempo. Then you're going to repeat that 1-mile time trial you did in week 1 and see how much you've progressed since then. Okay. It'll be a good indicator of your improved fitness and what adjustments you might need to make. You might be, you might have to say, okay, well, looks like I'm closer to 1810, or you might even be closer to 1745. But this gives you an idea on where you are about 10 days out or 11 days out from your goal race. Okay. After that, you take a 10-minute active recovery, get some fluids and whatnot, then just 8 by 400 meters with a 60-meter jog, 60-second recovery, at 5K to 3K pace, which is essentially 86 to 83. Speaking of 18-minute pace. Per rep, 3-mile cool down. 8 miles Wednesday, cross train on Thursday. Friday, 3-mile warm-up drills and strides, 2 by 200 meter at tempo, jog equal recovery, excuse me for not writing it in there. Then you're going to do 3 times a mile, but with a 90-second recovery at threshold pace, okay? Which is slower than the 3 times a mile at goal race pace. It's the same exact threshold pace as you did for the Ks and you did for the 1200s, okay? Which is essentially 611 to 606 per 606 to 611 per rep. Okay, 90-second recovery, and then you're gonna do 3 by 400 meters with a 200-meter jog at 122 to 118 per rep. Okay, or close to it. 3-mile cool down. Saturday, 8-mile long runs. So we drop on the long runs just a little bit. Off on Sunday, and then week 12, last one. 6 miles Monday. Tuesday, 3-mile warm-up drills and strides, 2 by 200 meter with an equal jog recovery at 5K pace. Okay, just 42 to 43. Then you're going to do 6 by 600 meters with a 200 meter jog recovery at 5K to 3K pace, which is 209 to 205 per rep. 3-mile cool down. 6 miles on Wednesday. Cross train on Thursday. Friday, 3 miles easy, just 3 by 50 meter strides. Nice and relaxed just to get the legs turning over. Saturday, 1 more 3 miles, drills and strides, your goal 5K race, cool down of 2 to 3 miles, and then off on Sunday. You notice a couple of patterns here. I have you running the day after a workout and the day before a workout. Actually, no, I'm doing some activity. You're definitely running the day after workout. You're either running or cross-training the day before the next workout. Okay? Just to keep you active. If you do nothing, if it's an off day, then you might throw your legs off rhythm. So it's important to do some kind of activity the day before and after a workout to not only maximize recovery, but set yourself up for the next workout. And notice there's always at least 2 days in between, 2 recovery days in between workouts, okay, to allow for sufficient recovery. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. I hope this gives you some ideas. If you have any ideas of your own, please leave them in the comment section down below. If you like this, please drop a like. It shows me that you find the content valuable. Please check out the videos that are in the description down below, and please click the subscribe button so you have access to all my additional videos. And be on the lookout for sub 17 minute, sub 16 minute, and sub 15 minute programs, which I'm going to be posting out as well. I've got sub 4 hours, sub 3:30, sub 3 hours, and sub 2:30 marathon. And I've got sub 2 hours, sub 1:45, sub 1:30, and sub 1:15 half marathon training programs on my channel. They're all available to you for free. So take a look at them. If you're going to watch any of my videos, please watch them in their entirety so you don't miss any important information, because I go through everything from beginning to end so that you have an in-depth understanding. Last thing I want you to do is be underprepared. I'd much rather you be over-prepared for whatever it is. So, again, please drop a comment, click the like button, click the subscribe, and hit that bell. Have a great season, and I'll talk to you next time.